Thank you for hanging around and waiting for us. Right, where did this question come from, Latabo?
It came on a test. I wrote it last week.
Okay, and obviously you had huge anxiety because you just didn't know where to start, or did you know where to start?
I did know where to start, but then I didn't know how to end it.
Okay, all right, so tell me what you did. How did you start it? Sin cubed 180 minus theta. It's going to be sin theta. Okay, now let's just get something right. When you read it to me yesterday, you said sine 3 180 minus theta. Did you mean
that's
sine
3. It's supposed
cubed?
to be a cube.
Oh, it's meant to be a cubed. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then when you said cos 3, what did you mean?
It's also a cube. Yes.
Oh, dear, because it works so beautifully how it is. Can we do it how it is? And then maybe do it again the other way.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it the way that it is very quickly.
Okay.
All right. The way that it is notice that this 3 is being multiplied. Okay. So that would mean that I would have to make this into the sine of 540 minus 3 theta. Okay.
Yes.
And then what would I do with sine 90 minus theta? I'm sure you're sharp.
Sine 90 is going to change to a cosine.
Good, excellent. Okay. And then this one would have changed to a negative cos also of 540 minus 3 theta. Okay. What would the tan of 180 plus have changed to?
It would have changed to tan theta.
Okay. So it would have changed to tan theta, correct. And what would the cos of negative theta have changed to?
It could have changed to cos theta.
To positive cos theta.
It's a positive.
Right. Now, if you get something like a 540, do you agree that that's really big, and so you would actually have to subtract 360 from it to be able to deal? Okay.
Yes.
So this would actually become the sine of 180 minus 3 theta.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's going to be cos theta. And then let's have a look at this. This would also be the cos of 180 minus 3 theta. And this would stay tan theta cos theta. Happy?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
now let's quickly have a look. What would the sine of 180 minus be?
180 minus theta. It will be a sine.
It will be. It would be a sine of 3 theta, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And this would be a cos theta. Hey?
Yes.
And this would be a cos of 180 minus is the same as a positive cos theta, isn't it?
Yes, it is a positive.
Okay. And then tan we would change into sine over cos.
Over cos, yeah.
Alrighty. And that would be a cos. Right, and then what would happen is that those would cancel.
Cancel out, yeah.
Okay, and in fact, I've made a mistake here. This would still have a cos 3 theta.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, doesn't, yeah.
Now, let's quickly have a look at what you really, really wanted me to look at, and we're going to be able to do it quickly. So, sine cubed of 180 minus theta, that would still change to cos theta as in the question that I did with you.
Yes,
This would be negative cos cubed of 180 minus theta, and by changing this would still change to tan theta, and this would still change to cos theta. Hey?
Yes.
All right, now look at what this is doing. Because it's a cube, we're just going to take sine of 180 minus theta, which is positive, and so it's just going to be sine cubed theta.
Yes.
That's going to be cos theta. All right, now let's do one of these. What is the cos cubed? What is the cos of 180 minus theta?
The cos of 180 minus theta is going to be a positive cos.
Are you sure? 180 minus, which quadrant is 180 minus in?
It's in the second quadrant.
So cos there is negative,
Negative,
isn't it?
oh
so
yeah.
it means that we've got cos cubed, which means a negative times a negative times a negative. times this negative sitting out here. So what's my answer going to be when I'm done?
It's going to be a positive.
Yeah, so this is going to be cos cubed theta. And then just like before, that's going to be a sine over a cos. And that's going to be a cos.
Cos.
And so the only difference is those cancel. Look at the answer. The only difference from what I had and what you've got is that these are cubes. They aren't threes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.